Driving for DoorDash in 2024 is a decision that comes with a mix of pros and cons, and it's worth exploring these in detail if you're considering it as a side gig or even your primary source of income. Let's dive into what it's like to be a DoorDash driver, what you can expect, and how to make the most of it. First, let's talk about what makes DoorDash appealing. One of the biggest advantages is the flexibility it offers. You're not tied to a 9 to 5 schedule, and there's no boss breathing down your neck. You decide when you want to work, which means you can fit DoorDash around your life, not the other way around. Whether you're a student juggling classes, a parent managing family commitments, or someone already working a full-time job, DoorDash lets you pick up shifts whenever it's convenient for you. It's a level of independence that's hard to find in other jobs. Now, let's discuss the earnings potential. This is where things get interesting and a bit unpredictable. Your earnings can vary significantly depending on a few factors, such as your location, the time of day, and even the weather. In general, you might expect to make anywhere from $2 to $20 or more per trip. Shorter trips might only net you a couple of bucks, especially if they're low-tip orders, but longer trips, or those in busy areas during peak times, can be much more lucrative. For example, delivering during lunch or dinner rushes, especially in urban areas where demand is high, could see you earning $20 or more for a single delivery. The key is to be strategic, knowing your local market, understanding when and where the high-paying orders are likely to come through, and being ready to take them on. A typical delivery might take anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour, depending on the distance and any delays at the restaurant or with traffic. However, it's not all smooth sailing. One of the major downsides to consider is the wear and tear on your vehicle. The more you drive, the more you'll need to keep up with maintenance. Think frequent oil changes, tire rotations, and brake checks. This isn't just an inconvenience. It's an additional cost that can eat into your earnings if you're not careful. On top of that, you have to factor in gas prices. With fuel costs fluctuating, driving a gas guzzler could severely impact your bottom line. To maximize your profits, it's recommended that you drive a car with good fuel efficiency, ideally one that gets at least 30 miles per gallon, MPG, in combined city and highway driving. Better yet, if you have a hybrid or electric vehicle, your fuel costs could be significantly lower, which directly translates into more money in your pocket. If you're thinking about relying solely on DoorDash for your income, there are additional challenges to keep in mind. The biggest one is the inconsistency in earnings. Unlike a regular job where you can count on a steady paycheck, DoorDash earnings can be volatile. Some days you might find yourself raking in a decent amount of money, especially during busy times like the weekend evenings or when there's a big game in town. Other days might be slow, with fewer orders coming in, leading to much lower earnings. This kind of income volatility can be stressful if you're trying to pay bills and manage your finances. Moreover, as an independent contractor, you don't receive benefits like health insurance, retirement plans, or paid time off. You're on your own for those, which can be a significant drawback if DoorDash is your only job. Additionally, being a contractor means you're responsible for self-employment taxes, which further cuts into your earnings. There are also some risks involved that you might not initially consider. The more time you spend on the road, the higher your chances of being involved in an accident. There's also the possibility of encountering unsafe situations, whether that's dealing with difficult customers, delivering in unsafe neighborhoods, or simply the stresses of constantly navigating traffic. Additionally, delivery issues like wrong addresses or customers who don't respond when you arrive can waste time and frustrate you, reducing your efficiency and your potential earnings. To be successful with DoorDash, you'll need to be strategic. Understanding your local market is key. Knowing the best times to drive and the hot spots where orders are most frequent can make a huge difference. For example, lunch hours in business districts or dinner time in residential areas can be prime earning periods. Also, try to batch orders whenever possible. If you can pick up multiple orders from the same restaurant or from nearby locations, you'll spend less time driving between deliveries and more time making money. Communication is another important aspect. Keeping customers informed about their order status, especially if there's a delay, can go a long way in ensuring you get a good tip. People appreciate when you're courteous and keep them in the loop, and it can make the difference between a standard tip and a generous one. It's also wise to manage your expenses carefully. One way to do this is by driving a fuel-efficient vehicle, as we discussed earlier. But beyond that, you should keep track of your mileage and expenses for tax purposes. There are apps that can help you track this automatically, ensuring that you can claim all the deductions you're entitled to when tax season rolls around. This can make a big difference in your net income. Additionally, make sure to take advantage of any promotions DoorDash offers. Peak Pay, for example, can boost your earnings during busy times, and referral bonuses for bringing new drivers into the fold can also add a nice chunk of change to your wallet. Staying informed about changes in the app and the gig economy in general is crucial too. DoorDash frequently updates its platform, and being aware of these changes can help you adapt quickly and continue maximizing your earnings. Some drivers also choose to diversify their income by signing up for multiple delivery apps, such as Uber Eats or Grubhub. This can help you stay busy and reduce the risk of relying too heavily on one platform, which can be especially helpful during slower periods. Finally, if you're going to be spending a lot of time on the road, it's essential to keep up with regular vehicle maintenance. Regularly check your tire pressure, get timely oil changes, and ensure your brakes are in good condition. These small but important steps can help you avoid bigger, more expensive problems down the road. Keeping your car in good shape not only ensures your safety, but also helps you maintain a steady flow of income by avoiding unnecessary downtime due to car issues. So, is driving for DoorDash worth it in 2024? The answer really depends on your individual circumstances and goals. If you're looking for a flexible side gig to earn some extra cash, it can be a great option, especially if you're strategic about when and where you drive. However, if you're considering it as your main source of income, it's important to weigh the potential earnings against the risks and expenses involved. By staying informed, managing your expenses, and keeping your vehicle in top shape, you can make DoorDash work for you, whether it's as a side hustle or something more. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button. And if you want more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let me know if you're thinking about driving for DoorDash or if you have any tips to share with the community. See you in the next video.